Hello, my name is Dahlia Lister, and this is my alternative assessment in art class for Education 476 presentation. Um, the first type of alternative assessment that teachers can use in art classes is an exit ticket. When I gave my lesson, I used this method and I found it to be very effective. One example of an exit ticket can be a quick Kahoot. It can be 5 questions. It can be a quick sketch, responding to maybe an element of art or a simple response card of one question. Some of the pros of this type of assessment is that teachers are able to focus on one small concept as opposed to a lot of concepts like it happens with a formal quiz or test. There's an opportunity to use various types of technology. You can use Twitter, you can use hashtags, you can use applications and such, and they tend to be very quick and easy if you plan them. And that takes me to the cons, which they require a lot of planning, especially if you do them every day, and you have to set enough time aside for them, so you don't run out of time before the bell rings. And this is an example of a quick sketch that a student can do as they exit. They can show it to you and then leave. Another type of assessment is the performance-based assessment, and this is it is still a formative assessment, but it's more of for a final project grade. And an example can be a portfolio, a gathering of the best work or of all the work of the students. This shows obviously um, their improvement. You can evaluate on many concepts taught and how they grew along with um, the class. Pros are, and that is the very accurate indicator of the student's knowledge. So if the student understood about color, they understood about placement, elements of art, they can incorporate all that into their drawings, and you can see the progress of their work. Some cons, or a con can be that the teacher has to make a subjective judgment about the work. So a lot of the times teachers use a rubric with all the key points that they should be looking at and come up with a better grade. Another type of assessment is an extended task, and this is a task that takes a little bit longer. It can be a day's worth or 3 days, a week's worth even. It can be like a model, it can be a sculpture, it can be an art project, of course. And with this type of assessment, some of the pros are that the teacher can check for understanding of perhaps of elements of art. They can check for those things. It's a lot like a portfolio assessment, a performance-based assessment, but it's shorter. The cons can be that it's still longer wait time, so you have to wait till till the student finishes the project. It's not quick like the exit ticket. You have to allow the student to incorporate everything he or she knows and into their project. The final type of assessment that I came across with for art is an extended response exercise. And this is very important because in art classes, the student is maybe required to critique an art piece. And an extended response will allow the teacher to check for understanding of vocabulary. And vocabulary is important in art because it's very descriptive. They can describe the art piece using those terms um, that they've learned throughout the period or throughout the semester. Um, a con can be that a lot of the times when it requires writing or speaking in front of the class, the students may find that tedious or boring or more scary, I guess. So that's why maybe keep them a little shorter, um, simpler for those students. Differentiation of this type of assessment may be required for those students that need a little bit more help. And this concludes my presentation on alternative assessment. Thank you.